Hey everyone, just wanted to make a quick video today on something you may not know, and maybe some of you actually do, but when it comes to your fuel shutoff valve like you see here on your Honda, this one it comes built in, so does a Honda 2200. The old Honda 2000 didn't have it, this Max Pitting Rods doesn't have a fuel shutoff, and neither does this new Champion, but they actually do kind of have a shutoff, and I'll show you here in a second. I'll even pop off the panels for you too, but on this particular model, it doesn't have a shutoff, neither does this, but on the dial, you can actually put it to a certain position, and I actually marked it already, but I'll show you here real quick. We'll fire this up and I'll show you how to find it. Let me turn on the choke here real quick. This one's manual, it's a little bit different. Turn it on, there it goes, fires up. We'll let it run just for a second. We'll warm it up here real quick. Okay, now we'll shut off the choke. And so the way you find it is you just turn the dial on any type of model that you might have, and you want to go as far as you can until you kind of reach the shutoff. Now you see I've already made a mark right here, and now this is where the fuel shutoff valve, basically the fuel petcock, is off. And if I go a little bit more, there's where it shuts off the generator. And I'll pop off the panel and pull the fuel line for you here in a minute, but here I'll get this running again, and I'm going to let it run out of gas. Turn that choke back off. Okay, so right here, this is where this one is actually where it works. And so on a Predator or maybe a wind generator, depending on the model, or even this Max Pitting Rods generator, here I'll show you on this one, that's where I found the mark on this one, and I can pull the fuel line off here and I'll show you. I'll bring the Champion over here first. Okay, so on the Champion I was going to show you, but I forgot this particular model has a lot of stuff that's in the way, and the fuel line is actually in the back, so it's kind of a pain in the butt. So we'll do the Max Pitting Rods generator. Okay, so here I already popped off the fuel line real quick just to show you guys. Let me grab it. Okay, so right here you can see that the fuel line, there's nothing coming out, and I'm going to turn the dial to where I already have the mark. So right here is where the fuel is off, but the generator will still run. So let me grab this fuel line again real quick. And so you can see right here, no fuel is coming out. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the dial real quick until you see the fuel come on. So let me just kind of hold that real quick. And now I'm going to turn the dial. You'll start to see where the actual fuel comes on. And so it should come out here in a second. And now you see there where it's flowing. So I'll clamp that off. Let me grab the camera and I'll show you. So right here is where you see the actual dial. And this is where the fuel is on. So just a little bit past that. So now you can actually run it at this particular position. The generator will still run. You can hear it surging. It's running out of gas. And once it runs out, then turn the dial all the way to the off position. And the Honda will do the same surge. All of them do that when they're starting to run out. You can see, and there it goes. Now it's done. And now that we go back to the Champion over here, it's doing basically the same thing. And you guys can try this on any model that you have. You may have to take the panel off or just go to right before the engine actually shuts off on the control dial. And then you can kind of find out where that sweet spot is. And now you can store your generator by shutting off the fuel, getting all the fuel out of the carburetor, and store it for a longer term this way. So it's just kind of a quick little tip. Hope this helps. But now you guys can go out there and try your generators and see if it works for you guys. So smash that like button for me and subscribe. And until then, I hope to see you guys next time.